Do you ever look at a shiny Pokemon and just go, ugh?
Yeah, that's what this video is about. Here's my top 5 list for shiny Pokemon that deserved way better. In number 5, we have Espeon. To start this video, I wanted to be a little bit more tame, and not just pick a shiny that was absolutely horrendous, so Espeon came to mind. I think most people would agree when I say that Espeon 110% deserved a way better shiny. I mean, look at Umbreon's shiny. It's slick, simple, easy to look at, and then you have that green thing. And sure, you could try to make the excuse that maybe, just maybe, Espeon being green is supposed to resemble an alien or something. But, I mean, you're just coping, buddy. Well, that's enough time on Espeon. Maybe we should look towards the future and head into number 4. Number 4 is literally any of the future Paradox Pokemon. I think in the Pokemon universe, at some point in the future, they just run out of paint or something, cause like, what is this? You're telling me these Pokemon are literal robots and the best we could do is forget to paint them? That's not a shiny. I mean, I feel like this color scheme could have worked if they only used it for one Pokemon, but instead they decided to use it for all of them. So yeah, I think it's easy to see why these guys deserve number 4 on the list. But let's just say that number 3 has its own issues. Number 3 is Gengar. Gengar is up next, and his situation is just sad. Gengar is one of those Pokemon that got a 3D downgrade. You see, back in my day, Pokemon were made with sprites and were very saturated. But when 3D happened, a lot of the saturation was toned down. Like a lot. This means our buddy non-shiny Gengar had lost a lot of its color, meaning that shiny Gengar looked a lot more like regular Gengar. This makes the whole situation kind of sad because Gengar shiny actually just seemed like a cooler purple that was less saturated but less in your face. But I guess normal Gengar got jealous and decided to dull itself down so that it looked more like shiny Gengar. And while this is sad for shiny Gengar, I think our next shiny is worse for other reasons. Number 2 is Tynamo. Now, I don't have any problems with Tynamo personally, but I want to do a little bit of a test. If I showed you the shiny and the regular form like this, would you be able to tell them apart? Yeah, probably. But what if I did this? Not so easy anymore, huh? These little guys are way too small to have a hue shift as small as them. The only thing that really changes is that Tynamo becomes slightly more blue. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I mean, if the Pokemon had a much bigger hue shift, maybe I could excuse it, even though it's small. Like if it went from being white normally to all black, or if it went from white to red, or something more noticeable. However, they just picked blue, not a rich blue, baby blue. What were they thinking? So while Tynamo is bad for its size and its little change in color, this last Pokemon turns it up to 11. Number 1 is Charcadet. Who at Game Freak let this get by? So you know how Tynamo is small and doesn't really change color? Now imagine that, but it doesn't change color. Instead, this Pokemon decided to wear contacts. You are not Gojo, little bro. Now, as you guys can tell, I'm not a big fan of this shiny. Mostly because I can barely even call it a shiny, but still. I mean, I think the worst part about this shiny is that it could have been really good, but it just isn't. I mean, all you had to do was make it blue, or even yellow or something. All I'm saying is that it's worked for other Pokemon. So what Pokemon do you think deserve better shinies? Let me know in the comments down below. And after you do that, if you want to watch a video that has Pokemon that actually have good shinies, you can watch this video here. But with that being said, God loves you, and I'll see you later, trainers.